Welcome back, boys and girls! It's time to reopen the gates of adventure and mystery to return to the land of a strange new world. Chapter 8, Ivory Tower. As I woke up from the cold wind, I realized I wasn't in the same place I was before. I stood up in the vacant room. I saw Robert practicing his use of magic through the window and down below me. As I opened the door, I looked at another white mask. The same mask seen from the other side, the dragon's edge. The same place where the pond of knowledge used to lie. A place I used to go for some kind of answers is now just a nightmare. As I stumbled deeper down the spiral stairs, I saw more and more of this nightmare's mask. Each one seemed to be broken in some type of way. As I reached the bottom of the stairs, I noticed the white tiara, a crown that was forged by King Henry, that had a connection of blood from the heart instead. What was it doing inside this tower? I wondered as I discovered it was the only item that wasn't broken in any way. A gift from one royal to another. It does kind of fit inside my tower in a way, said a very humble voice. It came from a slightly older man with a familiar face. Could you be Ivy's? One of Laura's lost heirs? Asked a giant of a man. Yes, I am, but I'm only one out of the two heirs of the now ruined kingdom, said the prince as he grabbed the white tiara only one hand. I lost my brother, Mavlis, so many years ago, where this crown reminds me of the shared love we both have for our mom. As he shrunk back down to normal size, causing the white tiara to break in half as it hits the floor. Don't worry, Prince Ivis. Me and Robert will find Mavlis and restore this kingdom back to its former glory, I said in a high-spirited way, almost in the same way that my dad does it to me. And Celeste, thanks, Si. You're much more than just a king to me, said Ivis as I walked out the Ivy Tower. As I strolled closer to Robert, he screamed, "Hildress!" as a bolt of red light flew from his fingers and struck a nearby plant. The plant wilted away. Well, it's nice to see someone else doing dark magic these days, said the crow presence of Roberto as he emerges from the vibrant foliage. What? Si, is he telling the truth? Asked Robert as he shifted into a nervous tone. I'm sorry, Robert, but yes, Hildress is a dark spell, he said with a quivering lip. But you will never be like Roberto, I yelled as I withdrew my blade. At last, I know you will never become like me, because he's not broken enough, said Roberto as the corrupted marble staff came from the ground. And oh, Si, Emperor Magistress is looking forward to meet you, said Roberto as he disappeared from within the cloud of purple smoke. As we continue to travel through the vibrant jungle-like forest, we arrive in the gleaming village, the luminous desert. There seemed to be no one out in the cold evening breeze, as I heard the howls of the night hound's resistance. We both went to a nearby house. Where is everybody? Asked Robert, one breath. Well, they all left, after the shadows consuming the village, said the old man wearing overalls as he emerges from the shadowy corner. Oh, my name is Dawson. I'm just a lonely traveler passing by, said the old man in overalls as he opened the door. And oh, you two will need a lot of good luck to survive this night, said Dawson as he disappeared in the cold of night. After Robert fell to sleep, I thought about the existence of this mask, the same ones that grew from the purple vines the inner world, as used before by General Gal. Sigh, Robert, follow the sound of my voice, and no one else's, said the voice of Aline coming in the collection of whispers. The Robert awoke from his deep slumber. We both mended out of the house. So, where's that voice coming from? Said Robert in a full anxious state. Don't be scared, my boy. Your friend knows who I am, said the voice of Aline as he was reformed by the shadows. Yourself? What happened to everyone, Aline? I asked, straight into her soulless gaze. You cannot feel the growing darkness, said Aline as the whispers became more intense. You cannot sense the great presence of evil. like all the creatures of the desert can, continued Valine, as he was closer to me with constant light breeze to become a strong wind. A great unbalance is coming, said Valine as he grew into a larger shadow form. Protection! Yelled Robert as the red light made a small invisible protective barrier around us. I don't think you can hold the barrier for too long, I assume, as we both ran straight past her. You cannot escape your own fated destiny, roared Valine as we escaped the abandoned village. Where do we go now? Asked Robert as the barrier shattered into pieces of red glass. We're going to have to finish tonight and go back to the shack, as I started to wonder if it was a good idea or not. As I heard the howls, the night hounds grew near. Oh! I commanded, Robert, we need to go inside Roberto's house now. Si, just allow me to get something that I buried here, begged Robert as he began quickly digging in his sand. As Robert grabbed his own map and medallion, we rushed inside. So we both rushed inside the dark and empty shack, pulled out a marble, as he said, Hetius Maximus. The marble lit up the shack with the blue light of the marble, and there was the words Champions of Light engraved in the golden medallion. As it spun in Robert's hand, a sun engraved image of a dragon. Robert, why you never told me you hid it? I accidentally surprised Fasten. Sorry, Si. I didn't want my dad, Mr. Zelfie, to know I'm going to another world for my own, suspected Robert as he laid the medallion on the floor. Si, you still have a secret at least, said Robert as he lay down too. As I laid down staring at the roof, I said, I do have a secret myself, but it remains hidden from me. As I turned my head away from Robert, I wonder what type of weird connection I have with both Ivis and Malthus. Only time can tell me that last answer.